In this question, we're looking at the weights of checked-in luggage of the economy class passengers on the flight from Vancouver to Auckland can be modelled by a normal distribution with a mean of 20.5 kilograms and a standard deviation of 2.1 kilograms. So what that tells us that our mean is 20.5 and our standard deviation is equal to 2.1. And the first question it's asking us is what proportion of economy checked-in luggage is between 18 and 20 kilograms. So if we draw ourselves our normal distribution curve, so here it is, like that, doesn't have to be exact. Here's our mean of 20.5, and if it's asking for between 18, so there's 18 and 20, which is just below the mean there. So it's asking for that range there, 18 to 20. So for this here, the best thing we can do is simply go onto your calculator and use that. So as you can see here, I've got the calculator up and running, and what we can do is, first of all, you go to your main screen by pressing the menu key, and then you go to the stat screen by pressing the stat screen. Yep, that's it there. We go into distributions by pressing F5, normal distribution, and we use the NCD button because we're looking for a range of values between 18 and 20. From here, we type in 18 for the lower, so that's going to go in there, and then for the upper, we type in 20, press execute. Then for the standard deviation, we know is 2.1, so we put that in, and the mean is 20.5, so we enter that in and we press execute, and we come up with a probability showing up there of 0.2889, which if we round that up is equal to 0.289. So the probability of our baggage being between 18 and greater than an x and 20 is equal to 0.289. So that's rounded to 3 dp if we go to 3 decimal places. That's how you do that. For the next question, we've got a plane that has 376 economy class passengers. So we've got ourselves a quantity there with one checked in bag each. Passengers of any checked in luggage that is overweight, so that is greater than 23 kilograms, will be charged $200 per bag. What is the expected income for an airline, the airline from overweight luggage on this flight? So step one here is we have to work out the probability of overweight baggage. Okay. Overweight baggage, and that's where something is greater than 23 kilograms. So if we draw our normal distribution curve here like that, and we know the mean is 20.5, what we're looking for is anything that is greater than 23 kilograms. So it's all the way up here. So we will bring up our calculator and we will go through what to do on there. Yeah. So first of all, from the main menu, we go to the stats screen and pick distributions. We want normal distribution and we want NCD because we're looking for a range of values. Our lower value, because we're looking at 23 kilograms, that's our lower value, and our upper value is some ridiculous number. So because that's the upper limit, so we'll put 1,000. Could have picked anything there. Standard deviation 2.1. And our mean is 20.5. We press execute, and we can see from our probability up here that we've got a probability of 0.1169 or 0.117. So our probability of being x is greater than 23 is equal to 0.11. So that's a 17. Okay, so that's a 1 there, by the way. So 0.117. So what do we do with this? Well, we're told that basically 0.117 of the passengers have luggage more than 23 kilograms. So the second step is to multiply this probability by the quantity, which in this case is 376. Okay, so if we go 300 on our calculator, go to your calculator and go 376 times 0.117. So 376 times 0.117, you do that on your calculator, and you'll get 43.99, which equals 43.99, which for all intents and purposes is 44 passengers. Okay, but you haven't quite finished yet. Now we're told they will be charged $200 per bag. So 44 passengers, each having to pay $200 per bag because they're overweight. And that's how much the airline, so that equals $8,800. And that's how much the airline is going to make, or that's the expected amount of airline from overweight luggage on that flight. Just as an aside, if you'd found the probability for 0.117, that would be worth a U, and to get all the way to the end here, that would be an R. This first question over here was a U. Now on to the last question that I gave you. Just go on to a new slide for this. So 3% of economy passengers checked in luggage weights are defined as underweight. These passengers are given a free gift. Okay. Calculate the maximum weight to one decimal place that a checked-in economy luggage can get their owner a free gift. So basically what we're looking at here, if I draw my normal distribution again, and there's my mean of 20.5, is we're looking for 3% that are underweight. So that's down this end here. So 3%. So we're told that this area here is 3%. Which is the same as 0.03. That's the area of that. So when we've been given the probability of something, so if we have been given a probability and asked to find a way and asked to find the value, in this case it's the maximum weight, then we use the inverse normal function on your calculator. Okay, and we'll do that now. So on our calculators, we go to the stat screen, press the stat, and we get this screen here, and then we go to the distribution key and we pick that. Okay, now this time we're doing inverse normal because we've been given the probability. So because we've been given this probability over here of 3%, we do that. Now we're doing the left tail because we're dealing with the left tail here on this side here. Now if you could choose right or center if we're doing other parts of the curve, but we're choosing the left tail. Now if you're using an older calculator, it will always be coming from the left. Okay, and we won't have that option. So you just have to always make the assumption you're going from the left. Right, the area is the area of the probability we're given, the 3%. So in this case here, we put in 0.03. And it's remembered the standard deviation of 2.1 and the mean of 20.5 from the last question. And we press execute, and then it gives us a value of 16.55. What that means is that this value here is 16.5 or 16.6 if we round it up. And what that says is that bottom three, or those 3% of economy class checked in luggage weights, 3% of them are less than that 16.6 kilograms. So we can say, calculate the maximum weight. So the maximum weight of checked in luggage that qualifies the owner or passenger to a free gift is 16.6 kilograms. And if you can write that, you've got yourself an R grade, which is an easy R grade. So that's how you do an inverse normal problem.